Crisis Text Line is a free 24/7 confidential message service. Anyone in the US can text 741-741 at any time from anywhere, and they will be connected with a trained crisis counselor. Texters are connected with trained crisis counselors who use active listening, collaborative problem solving, and safety planning to help these texters through their moment of crisis and help them navigate that difficult moment. By nature, texting is really ubiquitous. It's especially for young people, and young people are struggling with this so much, and they're struggling with so many issues. And a lot of times, what someone needs in the moment is just someone to talk to. So our service is available for people in the moment experiencing something difficult. Texter texts in about a crisis that they're having. Their trained crisis counselor will work with them, collaboratively problem solve, and come up for a plan to help them feel better in the long term. I think that the value of this service is in getting people to the next day and getting them to a place where they can clear-headedly navigate and go forward. We're now processing more than 7,000 conversations per day globally. It's a lot of people in need and a lot of people in pain. And in terms of specific trends that we're seeing, we saw a first wave of mental health effects, which was anxiety and fear. Like, okay, coronavirus is starting to spike places, but it isn't as ubiquitous. But now we're starting to see, isolation, quarantine, job loss, financial stress and grief trending as well. And even though 22% of texters mentioned the virus directly, in our texter survey follow-up, 82% of respondents report feeling stressed or anxious about coronavirus. Even if people aren't mentioning it by name, there is just a latent anxiety and worry and fear that people are dealing with, that really everyone is dealing with. Schedule and routine are trending words in terms of how people are thinking about navigating this and maintaining some sense of normalcy, even connecting with a friend or someone online to talk about this is, I think, really beneficial for a lot of people. This pandemic has certainly made individual and collective mental health and self-care a salient topic, even for those people who are not physically affected or they're not sick. From what our texters are saying, they are overwhelmed, sad, and depressed and lonely, and they are dealing with such a mental health burden right now that I think prioritizing mental health is starting to be the only option. We're anticipating that there's a second wave of mental health effects of COVID that persists long after the physical effects or physical aspects end. We are anticipating an increase in suicidal ideation over the next 1 to 2 years, as well as increases in grief and bereavement as people, mourn losses from coronavirus. Nationally and globally, we need to be prepared for the mental health effects and outcomes of this to continue for a long time. We are proud to be able to offer this service to people during this time and always. And I think it's really important that we're here, that we're there along with other hotlines and other resources. It's been really amazing to see how people mobilize to help others at this time. And, it's some good news and something encouraging in a time that might otherwise feel really dark. We are, available, and we will continue to be available no matter where this goes. So it's something that we're proud of and that we're excited about, and anyone can text us at any time.